Chris Fury from BNN News and BlerdStation. We are live at the La Chavetta Lounge, Cigar Lounge here in Columbus, Ohio. I am here with
Peter G.
and
Jonathan Lethbridge.
And Jonathan Lethbridge is one of the brainchilds behind Blood Dealers.
So, what do you want to know? You got me being
One of the brainchilds.
one of the brainchilds. It's been a great experience. Like I got to be mentored by Kevin throughout the whole experience. Just working and writing and trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out something that's never been done in a vampire. And we've had a lot of great vampire movies. We had Bram Stoker's Vampire. That's still one of the scariest vampires in it.
Yeah.
And as black vampires, we had Blade.
Yes.
So, and then
People keep forgetting Blade, and he'll get on their feet.
yeah, we had Blade, and then we had that blockbuster Sinners. So we had to come up with something like, how do you compete with them? Well, none of them were serious though. None of them really went through the life of Blade. We saw Blade every once in a while. We saw him beating people up, and we saw different things of Blade, but we never really have ever captured a vampire next. And then black vampires, and then it's 2025.
Yeah.
Who's gonna think that we vampires?
Right.
If you look at us, what do you think we are?
Yeah, I think that's what we should show as being important in the series, because we absolutely go through day in, day out, and still the fact that we have to go out and get it. And still the fact that we have to go out and work at night. But there's the underlying fact and the truth that we're monsters. Like, you might see a softer side every now and then, everybody dies. It just depends on when. Like, it's the fact that, hey, we have to make a choice on when to be the monster and how big the monster to be. And even a monster has a monster on the back.
And now, what is your role in Blood Dealers?
I'm the father. I'm the father. I'm the oldest in the family, and everybody in my family is my child. So my role is basically to get away from my side. The blood type on the planet is blood type for 3,000 years. I'm tired of playing.
I'm tired.
You know, it's not a good thing to get my blood that I work hard for taken away from me.
Right.
But the other thing is that I'm not just a vampire. I'm not just a monster. I am a father, and that's my side that my sire doesn't like. Because in his eyes, I'm too human. And with that, with my father, my sire being an absolute monster, and then a Nazi, well, you know, a Nazi is destructive. Like, he don't care about nothing.
You really don't punch up.
So, with all that going on, my job is to make sure that my family's safe. To make sure that everybody in my family not only does their job, but they're safe, they're protected, and we can move away from it. We can do what we want to do, and that's my job as a sire.
This being one of BlerdStation's original series, where do you see this series going?
Ultimately, I'd like to keep it at BlerdStation. I'd like to keep the whole series here at BlerdStation, and we create our own monster. Not just Blood Dealers being epic, but we create our own monster. But I feel like with Blood Dealers, the way it's set up, Power and the rest of them might have something to worry about.
Yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is part of a bigger universe.
Absolutely. This is Atwood. This is
The
where
Atwood universe.
Yeah, this is where we were supposed to start. And the thing was like Atwood was so dope. When I first saw Atwood, I was like, so is it gonna look like that? That was my first question. He kept like, is it gonna look like that? And he was like, you know, we're gonna build it out. So it's been a whole process to getting it exactly to where it needed to be.
Because the main thing is to make sure that the world is actually staying connected. Like, Atwood is something big. But in respect, we want to be our own being as well, to make sure the story is actually tying together.
Yes.
You see too many times where it's like, it's a spin-off, and they forget, you know, or we don't pay respect to the original source. So we want to make sure that, one, as it is family, and as we're treating it as family, we pay respects, but even then we got to spread our wings and grow. So, sure, there'll probably be some maybe bumping into each other. That was always going to be the main thing. We always want to be like, hey, Blood Dealers, if that happens, by all means. Well, if we run into them, we're going to stay over there.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. I love it. I love the whole story behind it. I love the fact that we're almost kind of similar in a way that we're both running from something. So that's kind of what ties it in. And we're in the same family. This doesn't go outside the universe of Atwood. So anybody that's seen Atwood, and I know you and all the press and everything have seen Atwood. So you get it when how it ties into one another.
It's what Supernatural could have been.
Absolutely.
And couldn't get it right.
Absolutely.
Once again, I'm here with Jonathan Leveridge and
David G.
David G. Chris Fury, being in news for BlerdStation. We are here live at the La Chavetta Cigar Lounge in Columbus, Ohio. You want to check out Blood Dealers. Once BlerdStation launch, you want to be one of the first to check us out. So we will see you soon. Smoke cast and crew. Talk to you guys soon.